What is up? I am back with another team builder, and this is for the WCBL quarterfinals. Yes, I did make playoffs. With my 4-0 victory over Slimy, I secured basically 5th seed. So I am going to go up against 4th seed, and if I win that, I will be going up against 2nd seed. So for 4th seed, that is Tini, and last time we faced, I got totally demolished. But he has made quite a few changes to his team since he did take over for another coach. And if I manage to beat him, then, like I said, we'll go up against 2nd seed, and that is going to be Justin, who I beat. And then if I beat him, I'm either going to face Spectrum, Matt, or Nada. The only one of those three that I beat is Matt, but I do believe that of those three, I can beat all of them. So it's mainly just getting past this first game against Tini. If I can beat him, then I'm pretty sure I can beat Justin and the others. So let us go over our team builder for the quarterfinals. First off, I would like to say that usually I do rank things in most likely to be brought, and I still did that for this. However, all of these mons on his team, I can see quite a good chance for all of them to be brought, depending on how he is going to play, since they all have uses, but still slightly in an order that I think the team composition will take for him. First off is Weavile. Weavile probably most likely going to be a Sash or Band, since I have shown that I don't really use hazards all that often, so Sash Weavile might not be bad. Ice Shard would be nice to get damage on Chiron, on my Chiron Black, on my Gourgeist, on my Crobat. Knockoff isn't that bad. Dark Stab is really useful for my Cresselia. Last time he did good against my Cresselia, but that's because I brought a way too supportive mon, and Taunt kind of ruined that set. However, he really didn't have any other move on his team to deal with it except for the Haxorus. So this time I think he is going to bring Weavile to really deal with that. Also, possibly that Weavile is the low kick. Low kick would be quite nice for my Stack Attacka and my Chiron Black. And Knockoff is also useful for that Delphox and Gourgeist, as well as Ice for Gourgeist and Crocodile and Chiron Black. So basically Dark Ice, good coverage, and then possibly maybe Poison Jab for the Tapping Finny if he decides to run coverage on his Weavile for that Finny. Next up, Lando I, Sand Force, no Sheer Force, which is good, because otherwise it would just blow my entire team away. It is one of his Z-Mon users, and basically it gets the coverage to hit everything on my team. Earth Power is quite damaging to my team. Could very well see Sludge Wave or Sludge Bomb for that Finny. Could see a physical set with Flying MZ if he is worried about Mega Heracross. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Orlando is probably his best defensive wall to Mega Heracross. If he is fearing that, the Lando is sure to come. And it is quite tricky since it can be run physically, it could be run specially, it could be run defensive, could be a hazard setter. So much it can do. Maybe even a scarf set could be nice to outspeed my Kyron Black. Next up, Arcanine. Last time Arcanine punched many holes in my team. So if it's not broke, why not use it? So hopefully he will bring it again, seeing as how it did well against me last time. Maybe we'll see the banded set again. Probably going to have enough outspeed to outspeed Crocodile, at least. Could be a scarf set to outspeed Kyron Black. Could very well also be an AV set to help wall Kyron Black. Doesn't need to be banded or scarfed. And yeah, but if it is brought, definitely going to have enough speed to outspeed my Crocodile, because he does not want to lose to that. Then we have Manaphy. Manaphy didn't really do much last time, however, it is still a threat. Not a Z-move user anymore, which is nice, but still a good wall for my team. Good offensively. Can do a lot of damage with the Tail Glow, since he has kind of read me as a more defensive type player with this team. Opportunity to set up is there, or he might think so, and set up and blow back holes. And my electric type slash grass type aren't that offensively threatening to it, so why not bring it? And yeah. Next up, Cobalion. Why I have Cobalion in the 6 that I think are going to come is, like, once again, it was brought last time. It did well with that taunt set. Gives him a rocker, so it does not have to land on Lando or Aerodactyl to set up self rocks, which are useful for my team. It will probably be similar to the set he brought last time. Maybe might change up the attack moves with Volt Switch for momentum. And yeah. Could very well also be an offensive scarf set, or maybe even a Shuka berry. Can't remember what it was. Item was on it last time. Not sure if I saw that. And yeah, Mega Aerodactyl outspeeds my entire team. Doesn't even need to run max speed to outspeed my Crobat. Pretty sure it can be run Adamant if I remember from last time. I will check real quick if Mega Aerodactyl can be run Adamant and still outspeed Crobat. Yeah, it's 399. So does not need to be running max speed. Offensively, it hits a lot of things for more than 50% and can put things into range. Crunch is nice with that Strong Jaw or whatever, Tough Claws, whatever its ability is that boosts attacks. Crunch would be nice for my Cresselia, Thunder Fang for Finny, and then Aerial Ace, and then probably maybe Stone Edge. Gets the most damage. Next up, Electivire. Electivire can be brought. It's fast. If he is worried about my Electros and a Bolt Strike coming off of Carbon Black, Electivire is a good bring for him. Get that motor drive and then basically outspeed my entire team and do a lot of damage with its coverage. Next up, the Meloettas. Last time I did not think it was going to be a problem, but it was a problem with specs. Can still be run with Relic Song if he is not going for the specs, and then Pirouette form does not technically outspeed Crobat, but it does not need to outspeed Crobat. It just needs to be faster than things like the Delphox, which is my second fastest mod, which is quite sad, actually, and do a lot of damage. Then Haxorus, once again, Dragon Dance, if it can get one of those up freely, will be doing massive damage to my team. However, I feel like last time I showed that I had good ways of dealing with his setup, and it will be hard to get up a Dragon Dance against my team with it. And so, of these mons, probably not likely to be brought, but still has a potential to sweep my team after a Dragon Dance. And quite an offensive threat. Next up, we have Whimsicott. Whimsicott with Prankster could be a problem, setting up Tailwind for his team, so he doesn't need to run Scarfers, especially with the Arcanine being, if it's Choice Banded, under a Tailwind, outspeed my entire team. Will do massive amounts of damage. Could very well be Subseed, which is annoying. Technically, with Sub and Protect, could stall out Stack Attacker's Trick Room if he is going for that. Which could be a problem for a Trick Room team. Also gets Encore, so it could trap me into a supporter move, which he feels like I do a lot. So, and then he could go into something set up with, such as that Manaphy. And yeah, kind of a nuisance with that Prankster. And then also being a fairy can blow back my dark type, which would stop the Prankster. And grass also does well against my dark type, since it is Crocodile being ground and dark. Countered by that Whimsicott. And then, last but not least, Hitmonchan. If he is really worried about those rocks, he would bring Hitmonchan with Rapid Spin. Maybe a banded set with Mach Punch to get that priority hard hitting damage with Iron Fist. Would actually be quite useful for my Carbon Black, for my Stack Attacker, for my Crocodile, for my Kangaskhan. And yeah, could see a banded Mach Punch set with that. And then probably like Dragon Punch and Thunder Punch, and then some probably Rapid Spin to get rid of hazards. And yeah, that is his team. So let us get into. Woo, I'm tired. My team. So first off, I am bringing a Scarfed Finny with this set: Moonblast, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, and Surf. With this Scarf, I will outspeed Adamant, Mega Aerodactyl, as well as if it is just max HP, Arcanine Hydro Pump should KO. It's like a 96% chance on the damage roll, but we'll still have to hit. Surf kills most forms of Landos. We'll have to check max HP, max def. Probably do that before the battle if it still kills. So could just click that, but I also have Ice Beam for that. Depending on what I want to lock myself into, since depending on his team comp, might rather lock myself into Surf over Ice Beam. Surf also knocks out the Mega Aerodactyl. Moonblast Oko's Weavile as long as it's not sashed. Oko's the Haxorus with Moonblast. Pretty sure it Oko's Meloette Pirouette form with Moonblast. Oko's AV Hitmonchan with the Moonblast. 2 hit KOs. Depending on the Cobalion set, I believe if it's just max HP, Moonblast and Hydro Pump both 2 hit KO Cobalion, and I believe Moonblast 2 hit KOs Electivire, which is very nice. Basically, once Arcanine's gone, I can pretty much lock myself into Moonblast. To hit KO basically anything except maybe Manaphy, depending on its spread and the Whimsicott if he decides to bring it. Last time Arcanine did a lot of damage to me, so probably going to lead off with this. Maybe expect that to be his lead. Possible leads I can see on his team are Sashed Weavile, Landorus I with the U-turn, the Arcanine, which did a lot of damage last time, Cobalion for rocks, maybe Electivire. If I see Electivire, I will have to worry about leading Finny. Otherwise, I am pretty much safe to lead with Finny to possibly get a KO turn 1, which is very nice. That or Whimsicott. I will have to watch out for Whimsicott and Electivire if he brings them as lead potentials. But yeah, plan going in just looking at this team builder, and his team most likely going to lead off with this Finny, but we'll have to make that decision on game day. And yeah, most likely lead with this, blow some holes in his team, and then sweep up later. And like I said, potential problems for this Finny is that Electivire, and the Whimsicott and Manaphy, depending on set, maybe even Meloetta if it's AV. That is why I am bringing Spectra again, Crocodile. This time not having rocks on it. Enough speed to outspeed Jolly Hitmonchan. Chopper Berry will weaken the close combat coming off of Arcanine. Will weaken Mach Punch from Hitmonchan. Will weaken Low Kick if that is his safe move on his Weavile. And will weaken Close Combat / Sacred Sword on the Cobalion, which could be a problem. With this HP and def investment specs, Meloetta has like a 6% chance to OHKO this Crocodile with a Hyper Voice. That is if he's timid. If he's not, I will go first. What I am going to try and do with this is trick him into trying to switch out, and depending on his HP and defense investment, Pursuit should OHKO his Meloetta. But if it doesn't, then I know it's really bulky and it's not that frightening offensively. Aqua Tail is there for the Mega Aerodactyl as well as the Lando, which are quite a bit of threats. Intimidate will be nice for that Lando Eye. Chopo will weaken Focus Blast coming off of it, which is nice. And I'm pretty sure, depending if it's like an offensive spread, Aqua Tail should knock it out. Aerodactyl, Mega Aerodactyl should not knock me out after the Intimidate, and Aqua Tail, don't think it's OHKO, but will still do a lot of damage. And Earthquake is there for stab. Should OHKO Weavile, should OHKO Cobalion, as long as it's not Sugar. Should OHKO Cobalion, should be able to knock out Arcanine if it is not an Intimidate set. But why wouldn't it be Intimidate? And Dragon Tail is there to prevent setup from things such as the Lando, such as the Manaphy, such as Cobalion, such as Haxorus, if they think they can get a free setup on me, knowing that they can possibly take a hit. And yeah, so deals well with the Electivire, deals well with the Meloetta. To help deal with Electivire and Manaphy, I am bringing an Assault Vest. Technus, the Electros. Thunder Punch will not OHKO Manaphy. However, it will put it in range of another mon, which I will go after right after this, even if it is with Conberry. Knockoff will get rid of items which are hindrances. We'll have to be careful about the Cobalion, getting the boost. Will be useful for Meloetta, especially with that Assault Vest. U-turn is there for momentum if he is going to switch in something like the Arcanine to weaken my attack and take the hit. If I'm expecting that U-turn out and get into advantage with, say, my Tini. And yeah, Dream Punch is there for recovery, knocks out the Weavile, helps me stall out the Cobalion if it is not a Toxin set. Thunder Punch is also useful for that Mega Aerodactyl. And yeah, like I was saying, helps put Manaphy into range, and that is of my Prince Aragon, the Chiron Black. Choice Scarfed Chiron Black, Fusion Bolt, after a Thunder Punch should knock out, if I remember calcs correctly, if it is just max HP Manaphy after the Thunder Punch. If it is like Wakanberry, it is in range of a Fusion Bolt off of this Chiron Black with that attack investment. don't really need the attack for anything else in Fusion Bolt. Running Earth Power, Draco Meteor, and Ice Beam. Draco Meteor is just there for my hardest hitting stab. The special side, don't want to lock myself into an outrage with things such as Arcanine there, but fine with choice scarfing myself into Draco Meteor to get a hard hit off onto anything that wants to switch in, except for the Whimsicott or the Cobalion. So basically a safe move to lock myself into, even though I will get that attack drop. Scarf Ice Beam is nice for the Lando as well as the Mega Arrow and the Whimsicott, as well as the Haxorus. Earth Power is there for that Arcanine, for that Electivire, and that Cobalion. So basically coverage all around, hit everything for super effective, except for the Hitmonchan and the Malouetta. But those do not really like taking Draco Meteors. Maybe Malouetta, if it is Assault Vest, would like to take that, but then it does not have the damage, and I won't have to worry about what happened last time. Carbon Black is probably going to be my cleanup sweeper. So far, hazards are kind of a problem for my team, so I am bringing Crobat, Yachiberry, Infiltrator, Roost, Defogger, U-Turn, and Superpower. Not worried about flinches coming out. Enough speed to outspeed Jolly Weavile, so I can tell if it's scarfed. Will tell if anything is scarfed that is naturally slower than me. So yeah, that's quite useful. Not running Brave Bird, don't want the recoil damage. This is more of a support bet. With Roost, Defog, U-Turn, and Super Fang. Super Fang is there just to knock something down into 50. And then I could possibly U-Turn out into my Carbon Black, which will knock it out then, because nothing at 50% HP is taking a hit from my Carbon Black. And U-Turn is there for the Momentum. So if he does bring in his Cobalion, we'll bring in my Crobat to stop the rocks from going up. And Yachiberry is there in case it is Banded Weavile with Ice Shard. Don't want to get knocked out by that. U-Turn to Weavile is doing like something around 70% damage. With this HP and defense investment, this is the best HP and defense investment to be taking physical hit, which I am most worried about with things such as that Hitmonchan, with that Arcanine, with that Mega Aerodactyl, with Cobalion. Maybe Electivire if it is brought as physical and not special, but probably more likely to see a special Electivire. And yeah, so kind of worried about physical attacks. So with this HP and defense, it maximize its physical bulk. And yeah, last but not least, I am bringing Cresselia with the Colby Berry, so it does not get knocked out by a Banded Pursuit from Weavile, if that is his poison, or it also helps take a knockoff from it, helps take Crunch from Mega Arrow, helps take Crunch from Arcanine, and yeah, helps take a knockoff from Landorus, Thunder Wave, Moonlight, Moonblast, and Charge Beam. Thunder Wave is to slow down mons such as Mega Arrow. So that my Scarf Finny can technically outspeed it. Also slows down Scarfers, as well as set up potential from that Cobalion with Rock Polish or Dragon Dance off of Haxorus or Manaphy with Tail Glow, wanting to be slowed down. So my Mons can take advantage. Also, by slowing down his Mons, he will not be able to know if my Mons are scarfed. Thunder Wave is kind of unconventional with Tapu Fini being on my team with that misty terrain. However, like I said, strategy, just looking at the team matchup, is that I'm going to lead off with Fini and blow holes into his team. So Fini is going to be played sort of recklessly, so probably going to go down early, which means Misty Terrain is not going to be on the terrain, or the terrain is not going to be on the field for most of the game. Moonlight is there for recovery. Last time I tried a Calm Mindset, didn't work because of Taunt, which is why I'm running Charge Beam to get that special attack boost. Charge Beam helps me take on Manaphy, helps me take on Mega Aerodactyl. Moonblast, after a few boosts, will be able to kill a lot of his team. So this isn't technically my win con, and usually I save that for last, but it is a way to hinder my team and hopefully kind of sort of banking on Yellow Magic, even though that is not the best way to win a match. However, in this matchup, it is probably my best chance of winning, is relying on Yellow Magic, just because his team is such a physical threat to mine, and most likely going to win this game with Prince Aragon, the Chiron Black. And hopefully I will make it into semis. But if I don't, hey, that's fine, because I had a good run this season. So catch you in the battle, which will probably come shortly after this video. So catch you then for the results.